somebody does it.
Or forgets.
As you guys wake up, yeah, you notice Gwendolyn has made the Cauldron of Rebirth into its full-size version and is working on the greater healing potion of the day.
Oh, yeah. Well, two of them, because...
Well, she's done one 4 hours ago.
Oh, true. There we go.
Good morning. Good.
On the road.
I don't normally get hangovers, but perhaps I overdid it last night. Carrick is still out.
He's gone.
Crow is
Drunk
sitting
so
in the
much.
wagon, carefully he's taken Ren's charge to heart. He's making sure he won't let him down.
Bloodshot eyes.
Like George, when he was watching the Liam's Tiny Hut.
I love it. Like the next one, they're like, "So, that guy you're with is just staring at us all night."
For good reason.
I didn't tell you this at the time, but they totally would have snuck off if George hadn't done that.
Really? Damn.
I knew they couldn't be trusted.
George is always... That's the through line. George is unironically like always right.
Well, I mean, I can tell you he's not always right, but...
Well, no, that's fair, but...
He just latches onto something, and then, like, you can't dissuade him, and when it is the right thing, it's like, oh, wow, okay.
Just emphasizes when he is right, so it seems appropriate, and everything else just kind of falls to the wayside. It's like, don't worry about that.
Because we know
confirmation bias.
Is a T-Rex that can summon the power of the 9 hells. That's the only explanation for his powers. Anyway.
Right, so we've got a loose plan of when we arrive to the city, but how about we all get on the same page, because it's very likely going to get messy.
What the hell are we going to say to them?
Well, for one, we're all very likely going to be brought into custody. I think we all need to come to terms with that. We'll need to explain ourselves and...
In a cell?
Yeah, maybe not, depending on the situation, but perhaps we'll at least need to explain ourselves, and I think if we all go through with different stories, it's not going to look good for us, so might as well just be upfront about what's happening as best we can.
I mean, we don't have anything particular to hide. We could just tell the truth.
That's what I was hoping you would say.
I'm a very truthful man. I don't know why you act like this isn't the case.
I do remember a certain aversion to the Zone of Truth spell, but I believe you.
Well, that was in good reason. Ignatius was a... Well, you met him.
You forget that I also tried to cast Zone of Truth on you, and you decided it's not worth it to... Regardless.
Anyway, we're getting off track.
Would Aridra be included in this discussion?
Yes.
Okay, then she says, well, if it would be all right, I could go into the city first and make sure that the you'll be taken into questioning to be certain, but I can make sure that it doesn't happen in too rough a manner by informing my contacts where you are, and as long as you don't fight back, it should go smoothly.
It'd also be great if they don't ask any questions off topic specifically about anything to do with Blackstaff Tower, no relation to anything involved in that, but just if they could really keep it on topic about the Masked Lords, that'd
They're
be
going to
fantastic.
mention Blackstaff Tower. You're being
Because it's gonna be
optimistic.
really bad. Because even if they don't imprison, they will imprison us for that.
Yes, I won't mention that. As far as I'm aware, you've not publicly been implicated for anything to do with that yet.
Yet, True Ignatius doesn't spill the beans.
Not that I'm underestimating Aridra's skills in the matter, but what do you expect her to go in to say? Now, I have these people going on the run, they're very questionable, and I know there's a big thing happening at Blackstaff Tower, but specifically don't ask about Blackstaff Tower.
Yes, but I feel like the Masked Lords are their first priority, especially since we are linked to that more first and foremost. Why ask about a petty crime than the crime of the century? All that would have been if it was successful.
What think you of the situation, Aridra? I don't think you've got that sort of sway, but perhaps you would.
How do you mean? All I can do is vouch for you that you aren't assassins to kill the Masked Lords because you would have had
It's
the
true.
opportunity.
Precisely, but if you go in there asking, oh, these people are not after the Masked Lords, I vouch for them. Also, don't ask about the very questionable Blackstaff Tower incident to them. I don't think that would work the way he's expecting it to, right?
Well, I'm not saying you would walk in and say whatever you do. Don't ask.
Yes, I thought I would just simply not mention it.
Yes.
Although perhaps it is good to have a plan for if it comes up.
I'm just saying if
My
they use
thoughts
some form of
exactly.
truth spell and we are locked into it, it would be a worry.
Regardless, I think it's prudent that we do come up with a plan, because if one decides to lie and one decides to be utterly truthful, you're going to be in a bad spot.
Oh, that's not how it works. Oh, 16. Of course, it's not 2d8, it's d8 times 2. Sorry, I was doing that because I forgot.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Well, it's not 2d8, it's d8 times 2, so it's 16.
I'm confused by
Understood.
the spell. Is that 16 temp HP you're giving me?
Yes!
Very well.
Penalty, Ren, Agan, I'm almost tempted to say John Crow, but I'm not. I'm going to say Gwennon. God,
It's
Garrett.
appreciated, but stop changing the topic.
Sorry, I just wanted to do that
Okay.
just in case things go badly. It probably won't, but you know what? I worry. Anyway.
So what say you, Agan? You were the other one involved in the situation. You up for telling the truth if they do ask about it?
I mean, yeah,
Tell them to not
it
worry about
sounds
it.
like it sounds like this Ignatius double crossed the Blackstaff Tower.
Did he?
I don't know.
I read it as he was double-crossing us and taking
Yeah.
it back to Blackstaff Tower.
I
But
think he
then
was
again,
just not. He wasn't here on like
unsure.
But
official.
he also wasn't truthful to us. So if he wasn't truthful to us, then how can we say that he was actually from Blackstaff Tower? Or that he was going to retrieve it and give it back to Blackstaff Tower?
Well,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you two saw him at Blackstaff Tower.
I was gonna say we
correct?
did meet him. We do know he's affiliated. There's a point that maybe he is working alone, but as far as I got it, he was not he wasn't here like on an official thing. He was following his own lead, but in my head, I believed it was on behalf of Blackstaff.
I think the only thing we're certain of is we can't fully trust what he said when he left at this point. His
But I
true
think he's a smart
intentions-
man.
Yeah.
He might want to leverage. He might keep it close to his chest for now. Hopefully.
Well, that is true. I suppose somebody could scout the city, go down to the guard post, and see if it's because if he wanted you to be captured, he probably would have told everybody by this, any relevant people by this point. If he wants to play some sort of game with you, then he'll probably make contact. But it might be good to send somebody inside the city early to see if it's common knowledge that you guys were the ones who burgled Blackstaff Tower.
It's not a bad idea. With Ross's schedule, like, he would have a lot to do. Don't just go in and just...
I rested.
I can, but I would rather
so-
not be publicly connected to this case, if that's
Fair
all the
point.
same to you.
City, and I could use my free use of disguise self and go inside, see what's about for the duration of an hour or less.
I too have free use of disguise self. If you need it. My only worry is if you can't talk your way out of a situation.
Yeah,
Or we could go in together.
You could also get holed up, and it would look bad if it expired whilst you couldn't get away.
Unfortunately, he's a Dragonborn and I am the Arendelle Silverthar. We're both quite noticeable.
I could go in myself, but I do think it's better we just be up front. It would look bad if they saw me sneaking around before we came up front about it, so I'm hesitant to do it myself.
What's the worst that'll happen if we just go in there? Prison for life will escape. Maybe.
Well, I'd be quite alright.
I suppose you've done very little crime, actually, thinking on it, but that'd be...
This is mostly your dog and pony show. You were the ones putting
Hence
the
why
most at risk at the moment.
Hence why you going in, and maybe you could go to the Adventurers Guild, ask for a job, hunting down the people that did something at Blackstaff Tower, see if there's any public information.
I think my adventurer
just-
card would still be active.
Or just to the tavern or anywhere you can get gossip.
I'm not sure if it would be public information.
It'd be
That's
one
true.
thing to find out then. Not ask about it directly. If you both think it best, I'd be willing to give that a try.
You're the safest to go into the city. Without risk of capture, considering you are most unlinked.
Very well.
Even Ignatius knew you had nothing to do with Blackstaff. Your name shouldn't be on the cards.
I'd figure out the proper plan for me to follow, and as long as I don't see any glaring issues with it, I can see what I can do.
Well, my verdict is have a look around. You can go to usual gossip places, see if there's any word on the street, or as I say, Adventurers Guild, see if there no work. Obviously, as Agan says, if it's not public knowledge, you can't exactly go up to the guards and ask.
Very well. So you guys will hang tight outside the city a decent ways. Then Aridra and I will go in, see what we can do, come back out, and then see what happens when we turn ourselves in.
Sounds like a
Very
plan.
well.
Alright. I feel better about it now that we got a proper plan in place.
We have the sleep potions, of course. Do we want to converse with this hunter at all before we go in? Whether we'll get an opportunity to question her ourselves is probably unlikely. We may not get a chance. And if we want answers, which I most certainly do,
Should be safe with the magic shackles. If you'd want to give that a try.
I could always message them as well. That would prevent them from using any verbal magic.
Nah, well, they're cut off from magic at the moment.
Oh, that's a fair point. Could they message back with the magical shackles? I wonder how that's done.
My interpretation would be yes, because you're the one using the magic.
Yeah. Double check the wording on the message, but that's how I would. The target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. Actually, does it need to? Oh, they might need to move their mouth and stuff anyway. I don't know if the gag would even let them to do it anyway.
Well, they can be
So really-
gagged during questioning because
Yeah,
the threat of them casting magic themselves is now gone.
that's true. I'm just very terrified of this person.
I'll
That's a
say
fair point.
it works on the same level as, like, say, dispel magic.
Yeah,
Higher level spells might be able to get through, although it will also hinder any somatic components.
and also we are fully rested. We should be able to subdue them again. If worse comes to worse.
We have John Crow with us this time as well, so
Right. The bulwark.
we're quite safe.
Oh, I'll do my best.
Readies his blades. She's like, well, on our travels, we can wait for them to awake and ask them a few questions. Then, if we're all okay with that.
I say prepare your questions now.
Yes. How do you feel about a zone of truth, by the way?
Should be fine.
Good.
They're powerful, so they'll likely be able to resist in one way or another, but it would still give us more information.
All right. Well, then, should we pack up camp and go on the move and then wait for her to awake?
Sounds good to me. I can't think of anything else I'd want to do in the meantime.
Think we're
Right?
good?
So do you guys do that?
Yeah, I think so. Unless
Okay.
Igana has anything.
No, I don't think
Nope.
so.
All right. You guys pile into the back of the carriage. Am I understanding correctly that you're, like, stopping the constant sleep potion drip feed that you guys have
Yeah.
been doing?
Yeah, just for
Okay.
now, just to let it wake up naturally and then have a chat. Or attempt to.
All right. Yeah, it's unnerving. The hunter's body doesn't move or breathe at all. Today, it's become very obvious that this is a reborn, like a gone. And if you hadn't seen her fight yesterday, she would be. It would be very difficult to distinguish her from a freshly dead corpse. But anyway, you make your journey. You spot a group of bandits who study you for a little bit, but seem to think better of waylaying you and keep their distance.
Smart.
By the time it comes time to make your next camp, the hunter's body still hasn't roused itself or stirred.
But should they have woken up by now?
Yes, according to the potion instructions.
Anyone have something to jolt her awake?
Maybe an issue if we just bring a corpse to the gates. I guess I'd like to do. Can I do like a medicine check on them or something? Just kind of. Because obviously they appear to be like dead because of the kind of reborn and how they are. Ooh, fun.
Sorry, give me a second.
Yeah, you good.
Either a storm or a missing child is in the air.
Missing 96-year-old.
Ah.
Oh.
Well, they were once a child, so.
That's how that works.
Compared to Cthulhu and the other great ones, still but a child. Anyway,
The most confusing missing persons report.
96-year-old child, open parentheses, compared to Cthulhu.
Can I? Yeah, I just
We're
wanted
but
to.
children wallowing in an ocean of our own ignorance. Anyway, if you see him, report to. Please call.
Life is finite. We're all gonna die anyway. Yeah, I want to have a look at her, mate. See if she's. Obviously, she appears kind of dead because of the reborn thing, but I want to see if they're alive. I guess, like a garden is.
Okay, cool. Roll medicine.
Anyone feel like helping?
I think it's Agon's wheelhouse since he himself is a reborn. He might
That's a
have
fair
bit
point,
more.
actually.
I guess I would.
Come on, would you like to take a
Yeah.
look? I'll help him.
Okay.
I don't know how Agon's wisdom is, but
Agon, you get a
better than
+5
mine.
bonus to this roll.
And what am I rolling?
Medicine. With advantage if I'm helping, if that's allowed.
Yes.
Cool.
Also, a Richer gives you guidance. What the hell?
Oh yeah, why not? Why not?
Roll 2d20 plus 5 medicine.
Is it +5 plus your
2d20 plus
modifier?
5 plus d4. Well, I'm assuming the modifier is +0.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
+5 plus d4. Okay.
Okay, so that
25.
is
25.
That's pretty
yes.
good.
Pretty substantial.
Nice.
Yeah.
You take a look. It seems as though you get the sense that her life force is starting to fade. Whatever is binding her to this life after her death is starting to weaken.
Can I figure out what's binding her?
How do you want to do that? Because it isn't like a physical characteristic that you could like identify with a medicine check.
Is that a reborn thing where they're like bound to something, or is this unique?
They're usually back for a purpose, or because
Right.
someone did a Frankenstein, but it isn't like it extremely obvious to just by like a medical examination what that purpose is. Well, I mean, sometimes it might be, but in this case, it isn't.
I was thinking something like an insight.
Perhaps it's something to do with killing monsters.
I'm going to say no, given that she's not really talking.
I read
Insight
her
is like
face.
reading body language and intent and stuff, and right now she doesn't have any conscious thought. So
Hmm.
I don't know if it'll have any bearing, but I'll start doing a ritual for detect magic.
okay.
Maybe something like investigation or religion?
I'll
Like
allow
just
religion,
Culture.
or
culture, yeah.
culture.
Getting my own homebrew.
Mm.
Something like figuring out what might be on their person to hopefully figure out what might be their purpose, what they might have clinged on to.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Which
I'll
am I
help.
rolling?
Religion, I believe it
Culture.
was, right? Or yeah, culture. I forget as
God,
well.
guys, get with the program.
Ren's helping me.
If I can.
Sure. Go ahead and take another guidance as well.
That is
Not awful.
due
18.
18.
Okay. So, at the risk of slightly retconning in a slightly inconsequential way, you remember. Sorry, when you went through her belongings to make sure she was disarmed completely, there was a leather pouch with a bit of charred wood inside of it, a splinter of charred wood. And I guess you didn't attach all that much importance to it back then, but you suddenly remember it and think it might be related.
Do I still have this charred wood with me?
Yes.
Can I take a closer look at it?
Sure. It seems like. Well, it's pine. It seems like a type that some houses are made out of. It does seem to be, shaped in that direction. Before it was, snapped and burned.
Shaped into what? Sorry.
It seems to be shaped into something handmade. You would assume like a house of some sort.
I'll see if there's any magic link to it in, hang on, 7 minutes.
Would seem as though she is fading, and this piece of wood could be the key.
Oh, bloody hell. Aridra, wake her
Oh.
up. You're good at that, right?
I can try. Aridra, I guess, is going to cast Cure Wounds at level 1.
Oh, she's a reborn. You need to do poison. The rules now.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yes, because I'd have murdered a guard quite a lot.
Quick, you hear nose contagion.
All right, cool. Ridger casts Cure Wounds, but it seems to have no effect.
Just gonna slap her across the face. Not a Ridger. Oh.
Just you failure.
You failed us.
I said cast Cure Wounds. Yes, that has. I mean, you do that. It does not
Right,
rouse the.
no, did you take your
obsession.
anger out, Penelope? Richard did nothing wrong.
It does not seem to rouse them.
Mm. Anybody have any stimulants?
Me actually.
What's the best thing that wakes you up out of a trance, Agon?
No. Has anybody interrupted my trance before?
You can be roused by being you're conscious for your trance. It's you can be shaken awake by. Well, you can wake yourself up. You can be shaken awake. It's not too complicated usually.
Give her a decent shake.
With gusto. I will shake her quite vigorously.
Roll athletics to see how vigorously.
Have you tried shaking her very vigorously?
14.
Right.
Pretty
You
vigorous.
shake her. You like grab her shoulder, shake her back and forth quickly, but it doesn't seem to have. It doesn't rouse her.
A worthwhile attempt.
How's my detect magic coming along?
Okay, sure. We can say it goes off.
I was gonna, unless anyone else has any ideas, can we skip?
Sure. Yeah. Does anybody want to do anything before Orendro gets his?
Because admittedly, this does take a while.
I'll just keep thinking of ideas. I'll let him see if that does anything first before I try anything else.
Right. Rendril, you you finish the ritual for your detect magic. Yeah, you sense all the regular pings, the magic items your party is carrying. Nothing else about this person.
Even the charred bit of wood.
No, that's completely mundane.
Okay. Interesting. Nothing about them. Anything from the raincoat I got, by the way? I mean, that's a. I want to see if it's a magic item. I don't actually know what that is.
Yes, it is magic. Didn't you cast detect magic
don't
on it
remember.
last session though?
I don't remember.
I think you did.
Okay.
Yes, it is magical.
Detect magic seems to be picking up nothing. I want to try and message them and see if they respond. I just want to, in their mind, just message. Are you alive? See if I get a response, because they didn't have to. But
You hear back. I think so.
We've got some. I messaged her and got a response.
Tell her to wake the fuck up.
I'm gonna cast message again. Do you mind waking up?
No response.
She left me undelivered.
She can hear you then.
She responded the first time, but didn't respond to asking me to tell her to wake up. I didn't include the fuck.
Useless.
It's just-
You.
well, if you have the message cantrip, then
Not
you're
you.
more than welcome. All right.
Her. Well, if she can hear you, maybe she can hear me. And I am going to use give me a second. I'll channel my divinity to cast that. Just to see. Maybe she can hear me.
What?
It'll force her up.
Ich wieder can see you. What's his name? Is turned. Okay. Hmm. So it's like a turn on it, but for fiends as well. Oh.
Funny thing about that spell is it does say all fiends are undead.
Oh yeah, Chimo. Make a save on behalf of Chimo and Agon. Agon and Chimo.
Shima would have been something by now, yeah. Oh yeah, God.
Agon
Wow,
and Chimo.
dick
roll a
move,
save.
Penelope.
Hey, what are you doing? Ah, shit!
Damn, she's
Penelope,
scared.
what the hell? God, if we have to fight Penelope, that's gonna be it's a terrifying prospect.
Would I still get the bonus from your aura?
She is not too focused on her aura at the moment.
Right.
Agon saves. Roll 1 for Chimo. Okay, everybody
Alright, very
saved.
well. Do I sense she resisted it, or just nothing happens?
Nothing visible happens.
Thought that might work. No dice, though. I tried to rouse her. Say something that might interest her. Just keep her talking somehow.
All right. Do you have any suggestions?
Maybe tell her
Be
the Masked
something
Lord
about
is
the
right in
Masked
front
Lord.
of her.
Right. I'll message her and say, there's a masked lord here that does want to have a word with you.
Roll persuasion.
All right.
Oh. You notice their eyes flutter and open.
Bad, Penelope.
About time. Very good. Good job.
And she looks around.
We'll remove her gag if that hasn't already happened, by the way.
Is she currently using the gag?
I thought we were going to take it off while we were questioning.
Yeah,
her,
I think we're gonna
Okay, cool.
just talk to her.
Understood. Okay.
Because she has the magic, but she might be able to rewrite it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
A word kill.
If she has powered kill, we have bigger problems.
Very
I don't think we would have been able to deal with her anyway.
very weird she didn't use it yesterday, but okay.
Power word plot convenience.
No, guys, she had this whole time.
Kind of you to finally wake
Plot
up.
convenience. She summons anvils, acme explosives, and pianos to rain down upon all of your heads. All right, sorry. What were you saying?
Kind of you to finally wake up. We have some questions. For all the trouble you've caused, I think it's the least you can do to answer some of them.
Her body shudders, and then suddenly she sits up and says, "Very well."
Right then. You two are the most involved in this.
Could be.
I'll give you guys the reins for the first questions.
Well, do you want to try a zone of it? Well, we'll see if we need a zone of truth, I suppose, first, maybe. Or do you want to just open with that?
Oh, right. Let's open with that.
All right.
By the way, her eyes are like completely dilated, in a very unnerving way.
Oh, she's high. I shouldn't wake
Yeah,
up.
you guys have been drip feeding her potions and not feeding
That's
her.
fair.
anything. What,
Yeah,
what did you expect?
she's on heavy anesthetics right now. She's gone.
Now, I will cast the Zone of Truth on her.
All right. Oh,
Ooh.
fails.
Perfect. Finally.
Yes. All right. What is your name? We'll start easy.
I told you already. I am the hunters. I am the hunt. Nothing else matters.
That's your legal name. That's what it says.
It must be true.
What does your birth certificate
Oh.
say?
So,
Your parents called
Who
you
are you?
hunters. You are the hunter and the hunters on the hunt. That's what your parents called you.
They were probably
So-
raised for a very specific purpose, where names don't matter. It happens from time to time.
Yes. Perhaps.
you could say that. So, who are you?
Not how an interrogation works.
Yeah, this isn't a conversation. Thankfully,
No?
the zone of truth didn't happen to me. Unless Penelope's been like a dick.
But no.
Why would I give you any information if I don't get some in return? That isn't fair now, is it?
I don't actually wait. Can zone of truth? They can just choose not to answer, right? They're not
They-
compelled.
They
to
just
speak.
can't tell a falsehood.
Okay, so yeah, we do have to be somewhat. Okay. All right. I'll trade information with you for now. My name is Arendril Silverthar. Happy?
Silverthar, Silverthar, Silverthar.
You will have heard of us.
Nope, never
Afraid
heard.
not.
This is an outrage. The zone of truth is clearly not working, Penelope. Cut that again.
Don't take
Can't
it
be
too
possible.
personally. I've met a lot of people.
There goes your theory that Silverthar could be in the Masked Lords, I suppose.
All right, no need to. They're secret for a reason. She didn't know who the Master Lords were either.
That's true.
There's still a chance. All right.
That might be a good thing to figure out for sure. If she knew exactly who she was hunting, or just she knew a masked lord was in the vicinity.
How did you know that a masked lord was there in that town?
Well, an old friend told me there would be one.
This old friend.
I can't tell you that. Professional courtesy and all that.
Okay,
Uh,
how about why were you hunting Masked Lord?
Well, if the answer to that isn't obvious to you, then my blundered into a game that is far, far above you.
how about answering the question anyway?
Who was what was the name of the person I turned into?
Very
Vera?
Viridian, she called her though.
Are you asking this
Viridian?
in character? Or okay, never mind.
Yes.
How do you know Viridian?
Well, that's not how this works. Is there an actual Master Lord here?
Yes.
Which one?
That's not how trading works. You ask a question, now we ask a question.
I like you.
Oh no, I don't like that. That feels like I'm getting killed.
Look and admire.
I'm glad I get on well with the psychopath.
You two look
Because-
cute together.
yeah. Alright, we've got to think of this question really carefully because otherwise we're going to have to give up some information. Hmm. Anyone got a good question?
No. All right, my turn.
I was not asking you.
Just kidding. Just
Shut
kidding.
up.
Just kidding.
Yeah. And also, there's a
No,
lie.
all
She
your
does have a good question. Who's the last lord?
So you're reborn, and it seems that that charred piece of wood on
Oh,
your
good
person
point.
is important.
It was important to this one, yes.
To this one, indicating that it's not technically yourself, is that right?
They are all myself.
It's like a hive mind deal.
Suffice to say, we are unified. The hunt. This one is just the most recent. The hunt is forever.
So the body itself is simply a tool that you are using then.
Precisely.
Fascinating.
It's a very sad story. Perhaps I should tell you sometime.
So the fact that we're bringing you into the city to be imprisoned indefinitely actually would have no bearing on you.
The fact that you defeated this one is a minor inconvenience. So what I want to ask you is why? Why do you defend the Master Lords? What do you stand to gain? Perhaps we can help one another.
I myself have no
Unlikely.
love for the Mask Lords themselves. Honestly, I find the whole idea of them to be an impediment to society growing. But to attack them and kill innocents in the means of doing so, our means of getting to the same goal seem to differ very greatly.
I personally didn't know this Mask Lord, but to take an entire city hostage, threaten to kill innocents is unacceptable.
I was there at the time. I just think it's funny you do too many
were
grand, like,
annoying.
protecting the innocents. So Ren's like, Ren's just petty. No, Ren's the same reason.
You
Shot
shot an arrow at
me.
my head. What did you expect?
You shot me. It hurt.
Yeah.
Like super bad.
It's interesting you bring it up because were the situations different, perhaps we could have been on the same side. If your goals are to dismantle the Masked Lord regime.
You know our motive. What's yours? Why the Masked Lord's dead?
I could tell you the answer to that, but as it stands, I don't think you're worth talking to.
What would make us worth
Find the
talking
real
to?
me. Then we'll finish this discussion.
When will we find the real you?
In the north, there's a town called Sirwaston. That was where the first hunter was born.
Can
Actually,
you spell the name of that town for me?
You type in the general chat. Great hunter.
Make a separate page in the notes channel.
Actually, this one didn't come too far from. This one was born not too far from there.
Well, this one does not have a name, so I would assume that the puppet master would have a proper name. Am I correct?
I'll introduce myself when I see you in person.
This is a mall.
This
We
one
come to
does
your
have a
city.
name.
I assume
This
you'll
one
know
does
when
have
we
a name,
arrive.
but Hunter is more important.
How do you
I assume
select
you'll know
a
when we arrive then, right? Have a proper welcoming party?
That depends on many things, but I'd assume so. Don't keep me waiting for too long.
Now we'll see if we're imprisoned. If not, I'm sure we can make a trip.
When I can add a character, when I asked when I messaged her, was I when she responded, was I speaking to the hunter or was I speaking to like the actual person, the host?
It does seem like the voice has changed.
That's what I was thinking. Interesting.
I'm happy you asked that because I wouldn't have known.
I don't know if like the voice was just slightly different. Also, it seemed a bit more. The person saying like think so, saying she was alive, like didn't feel as confident or as interesting.
As a reborn, would I have would I have some insight on how to help her regain control of herself?
You have a lot of experience in this arena of regaining control of yourself from someone in your head. Ragan is an expert in this.
I'm not going
This
to
is
make
his
you roll
thing.
for this.
This is-
As far as you're aware, you don't know any way of forcing it backwards. As far as you're aware, it's usually a one-way street. Whatever you give up usually isn't given back.
Soul is just in your head sipping brandy. It's just like, ah, yes, you are the expert. Go on.
You're so good at resisting control.
Like reborn, like has to do with control, but otherwise, like this is like a gun's dream. Are you able to release this human that you have, well, overtaken with your hunt?
That's what I was in the process of doing when you asked to speak.
Would they live?
They're not living now. None of us are. Not really.
Us being the hunters, or us being everyone? I'm trying to see if you're being philosophical or literal.
I feel like he couldn't be philosophical in the zone of truth.
Actually, you could, as long as you're not technically lying.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You believe it, you think it's your truth.
Well, if you want us to come to this Servastin to see you, we need adequate
Sir Waston.
bait.
It's German.
Servastin, sorry. Oh, German. Oh, what? The hell's German? Anyway, if you want us to come to Servastin, we would need certain bait. Perhaps you can tell us a bit more. This old friend, I would certainly like to meet them as well. Give us some more information. Perhaps we'll promise to visit sometime. Sweeten the
Well.
deal.
The way I see it, your path has led you into contact with the Masked Lords already, and you seem keen to play for one reason or another. So, either the game will lead you to me, or the game will lead me to you. One of these has to happen before the end.
Just out of curiosity, do you know the names of any Masked Lords? Or do you just follow whispers in the wind?
Have you heard of Embron? No.
I can't say that! I'm not George.
Also, Ren's not going to obviously say that.
John
At one
point, I
Crow,
knew-
have you heard of Enbronvany?
At one point, I knew the name of every Masked Lord, but others have taken their place. It's been a long time, you see. Now, one more question I'll allow. I grow tired of this game.
I guess let's collude.
I kind of want to confirm if he was there at the beginning. Because it seems
Who?
like he's an older entity, kind of like Soul, like at the beginning of the Masked Lords. So if we confirm that, it might be helpful in
Well, he was around in the Fang War. Waterdeep was founded just after the Fang War, if I'm correct. Is that the timeline?
The Council of Masked Lords was found
yes,
after the
sorry.
Fangor. Yes.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. So, did Saul die during the Fang War, or just like before it, or just after it? Because I know he got killed.
I'm pretty sure it was like after the Fang War. Because I think he was a Master Lord himself, right?
I mean, yeah, because in theory, to know the identity of, because he knew apparently that Viridian was a Master Lord. We could ask about Soul.
Yeah, I'd still have to talk to him and Viridian about that.
Hmm. Do you think? I'm trying to think of like why Viru would want the. Was it the soul stealing sword? Is that what it did?
Yes.
Whether that's a method of killing this hunter for good. Or if I don't know if just killing the source of it is enough, or whether it needs to be a bit more definite. Maybe that's her motive.
That would be a funny last question. Hey, is the soul sort of nine lives stealing the way to kill you permanently?
How long has it been for that zone of truth, huh?
Yeah, like sweating, pulling on the collar. Just,
Well,
the
to
connection's
properly
breaking up.
answer this question, I need to first tell a 10-minute story.
Now, how many level 3 spell slots do you have? Whatever fucking level it is.
Well, to properly answer this question, I need to tell you a 10-minute story, which I'm only telling you because I want the zone of truth to expire. Dang it!
I think
We
that'd
could
be a fine question, though, just to see how he reacts.
ask if the soul of 9 lives stealing, is that what it was called? Is a method. Can you be killed by? Are we asking like, can you be killed by normal means, or do you have to use like a sort of soul stealing? That's our question. Is that the ones?
I think that's a good one. Unless Agon's got a better idea.
I do kind of want to ask about soul though, if they know them.
I don't think we should reveal Soul
That's
to
also
the
a good point.
person who we don't know the true name of.
Yeah, giving them less information is probably better. That we know of things. Alright, I'll ask about the sword then.
It's just wild to be bound by the truth and be asked, "Hey, what weapon could kill you?"
I mean, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna ask it in a word like that. I'm gonna ask, can you be killed by normal means, or would it have to be more fantastical, like the Sword of Soul stealing, by chance?
Of course, I can be killed by normal means. I have many, many times. But the hunt goes on because the hunter becomes what it hunts. Goodbye for now. And the hunter's body once again goes limp.
The hunter becomes what it hunts.
And wants to be a Master Lord. Fascinating.
I would like to try and message the the body, I guess this time. See if I can. I want to quickly try to communicate with this. And I say, are you in there, human? Yes.
I don't know.
Well, the human's still alive. I don't know. Well, maybe. They responded, but I don't know if there's much we can do for them.
So they're a reborn being possessed by something stronger than them.
Possessed, or whether they were just brought back by the hunter. Can I want to message and ask the human, fuck it, do you know if you were a masked lord? I just want to see if she responds to
Sorry,
that.
give me 1 second.
I want to see if that's what it like the hunters.
Rolling
Just
70
a masked
dice
lord.
for a fucking self-detonation corpse.
God, it's a pipe bomb. That hunter's clever.
All of us in the afterlife, really got us there. It's a good trick. It's a good trick.
Should have spun. Out the way.
Okay, sorry. What did you say?
I want to ask the message asking their name and if they were a masked lord. This human that the hunter's kind of using or was using.
I don't remember much. Someone's life. A little girl's, I think. Bandits came to the village, led by a powerful warrior, demon of the night. Father told me to hide, and I could only watch. Well, after that, it was just cold.
But what does a scum have to say?
Yeah, sorry. Ren is conveying all of what's been said, obviously, for reference.
All right.
Ah, well, now I feel bad.
Yeah, her voice is sort of echoey and unfocused in your mind.
It seems that there's some kind of residue I can still communicate with this human. They have some memories. Yeah, in the town being attacked by a demon of the night. I remember being a child and then just old.
Well, I'm not certain I'm powerful enough or if this is the right way, but I want to give it a shot regardless. Remove curse.
Oh,
Give it a try. We're rolling for the bombs again. Curse was the only thing keeping it close.
Sorry, yeah, nothing discernible happens.
I wanted to try, but yeah.
It was a good try.
Seems no dice. It's beyond my power to stop what happened to her.
I'm worried this human is fading, that the hunter will have her, whatever's left of them. But it seems that the hunter finds the, I don't know if they calls the dead, but they find a dead person and brings them back as a reborn to join the hunt. So I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to ask when they were alive, but I don't know how I'd phrase it. Other than just asking when were you alive. Do we have years?
I assume they still go by years, right?
Divide the amount of typing right now.
Sorry. Is this something you're saying to me or something you're saying to her?
I want to ask you, but do we have like years in D&D? Like, do we? Because I want to ask her basically when she was alive. Like, how long ago was this? Like, can I ask
I
what
do
year was
not
it?
know what the there
Yeah.
definitely would be like a
Some
calendar
form of
year,
measuring it,
but I
yeah.
don't actually know what that is. Give me a second.
Yeah. I just want to see if this was in any way recent.
Sorry. So the year system is called the Dale Reckoning, abbreviated as the DR. It counts years forward from the signing of the Dales Compact, which is okay. I don't expect this to matter very much, so I'm going to say I might
I
retcon
was
this later,
gonna
but
say.
we'll say it's like 1500 DR
Okay.
in the current year.
I was gonna say you could just give me some
1503.
1503. Sure. Alright, then I'll I want to message her asking when do you like, do you know what year it was or when it was when you remember this kind of night?
1480.
Did you say 400 and
I think I
400
remember
native?
now. I swore vengeance.
Hmm.
I swore to end the demon of the frost once and for all.
Wait, Demon of the Frost or Demon of the Night? You said it two different things.
Frost demon who stalks the night.
Fair. What year was it? Sorry.
1480.
8. Cool. So 33 years. Okay. Seems it was about 30 odd years ago, and they swore vengeance. Anything else? Anything we want to ask them? This may be our chance.
I'd rather talk to them when they're awake.
If they wake.
I've got a plan. But it's not pretty.
I don't
Sensing-
like that.
Sensing that this woman is fading as the hunter is separating his tether,
Hmm.
I place my hands on her.
All right. You watch as Agon walks forward and kneels down next to her body, places both hands, and this like red light blazes from his hands and from his eyes, and he begins chanting in what any of you would
Oh, not
who
again.
speak it would probably recognize as infernal.
No! Okay. I knew I was
What do you guys-
worried about all that typing. I heard those Discord notifications.
From back to when she came, demon!
What the hell's Aridra says?
Ren's gonna obviously try and intervene. Ren's like, what the fuck? I guess
All right.
Ren's gonna try like tackle him. I don't.
All right. Roll contested athletics checks.
It's not gonna go well for him. Like, red light, demonic speak. Ren's like, no. It's-
I will say, Ren,
athletics.
roll with advantage because Aridra is going to try to help you.
Okay, fantastic. 14.
Oh. 14. All right.
You saw the 22 and got happy and then realized. Well, not happy, but I assume Agan's significantly better at this.
No, he's not.
No!
No!
Agon, you would fail this, except you suddenly feel
Yeah.
a burst of power. You use knowledge from a past life.
Good, because out of
That-
character, I kind of
that
want this to happen
makes
because it's fun,
sense.
but Ren doesn't want it.
That
so-
makes sense. Yes, I would do that.
Oh, it'd have been so funny. Just... So what happens when I try tackle him and fail? Do I just fail to like push him?
Yeah, he. Well, I mean, assuming that he doesn't roll a 1 on this.
Oh yeah, he still has to beat the.
Yeah.
the tie still.
Yeah. Do. Ah. I hit the wrong thing.
What's Penelope's reaction to this, by the way?
I'm trying to get closer to her. And try to get in between them at least.
Because Ren just instincts kicked in and he just went for a gun. Yeah.
All right. Ren, you grab one shoulder, Aridra grabs the other, and then suddenly, these like jagged claws grow out of Agon's arms. He keeps one hand pressed against the hunters, digging into her flank with the with one hand, and he backhands you with the other. Agon, roll an unarmed strike against Ren.
Oh yeah.
Oh. D20.
Yeah, Agon fully transforms into the altered version of himself that you have seen. Often.
Never been on this side of it though.
I'm just trying to figure out what my... Yes, it would be that. Okay.
That'll
Oh.
just do it, yeah.
Roll damage.
You guys hear Ren's neck snap as it.
Oh no.
What's the damage die on this? D4?
Well, wait, it's an unarmed strike, or is it alter self unarmed strike?
It's an altered self unarmed strike.
Okay.
Does he get a bonus for
So,
hitting over double my AC?
It's a critical hit, so he rolls double the damage dice.
what was it? Claws?
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't do 79 damage, we're fine.
It's actually the same die of damage for anything. Okay. So that is 2d6 slashing.
Now, as much as it'd be really funny to backlash this, I don't think I will.
All right.
I'm going all wishy-washy. Nat 20, natural 6, and a natural
You
1.
take 12 slashing damage.
Oh, 12. Okay.
Well, you add strength, right?
Yes.
Right, yeah. Agon's claws cut across you, and then he puts his hand back on the hunter and continues chanting. Red light begins to flow down
Penelope,
his
stop him!
arms and into her.
Let's see. Give me a sec.
No, wait. Don't do that. Penelope's trying her best here. Oh no, random person that I just met for like 5 days and is slightly satanic in some way.
Yeah. And it's John
Don't
Crow with
do
the steel
that.
chair! He said he protects her and he will!
Bam, bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam, 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 bam.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
John
try
Crow gets a
something
nat 20.
slightly
Takes
unorthodox.
him out. It's just John Crow took his promise seriously, protecting her.
I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good. On
Ooh.
her.
Is a
On
gun a
her.
willing creature?
Not
oh,
on
no.
a gun. On her.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, interesting. I thought you were going to try and block out what was affecting your gun. That's smarter. Is she willing?
This this golden light flows from your hands and begins to form like a little shield around her. And Agon raises one hand and snaps. I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution save.
You son of a bitch. I'll
That
get
protection
you for
from
this.
evil and good. Or is that a
Yeah.
different thing? I
Protection
also
from
have that if
evil.
I could. But I don't know if I've done my thing by trying to tackle him.
Only
Technically, you
14.
would have advantage on this, actually.
Okay.
This is a fun time.
23.
Ooh.
That's a success. Agon attempts to counterspell you, but it is unsuccessful. Agon.
So she's technically protected with that spell for the moment?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't mean to. Does Penelope have a flask of holy water worth 25 gold?
No.
Agon, you take a level of exhaustion.
Because I don't know if Penelope can cast that spell. I don't know if that's D&D 2014.
Yeah, the red light coming from Agon's hands is repulsed by the shield that Penelope made, and he recoils. Says, Soul is extremely irritated by this.
Good. Yes, he should be. He's being bad.
Get away from her.
Don't think I will. You get away.
Agon, make a charisma save.
I will beat him to the ground if I have to.
When I make a D20 test, it is reduced by 2 times my exhaustion level.
Yeah, you have a level 1 exhaustion, so you take a -2 penalty to this.
Did Penelope have a flask of holy water worth 25 gold pieces? Otherwise, she's struggling to do that spell. My only thing. But I don't know if we just want to, run with it.
I had powdered silver.
It doesn't say it on 2024 version. I don't know. But it's cool. So
Hold on, protection from good and evil requires an expensive component.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
No, not technically, but I could.
'Cause
it would have made sense for me to. have
that's what I'm saying. Where it's like, I feel like she could have, but also because I also have the spell. So
Because you essentially were thrown in like fully made, I'm going to say that you can retroactively deduct the cost of expensive material components from your gold this once.
Yeah, I'll just keep it in mind for the future.
That's fair.
I am a paladin.
So instead of 25 worth of starting gold, you start with less than that and holy water worth 25.
Yeah.
Because I think it's in character Penelope would have holy water. Especially if she has that spell.
Agon, once you've given Soul control of it's very difficult to force him back, but you do manage it or slowly as you're like trying to hold him back. You're like, why would you do this? She's going to die anyway.
And would I be able to say something?
Sure.
I just go like, what the hell? I'm trying to help her. Silence.
Woozy, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're just like staring him down?
I thought Agon was.
This was addressed to both. This was addressed to both Penelope and Ren.
Perhaps the charisma save wasn't appropriate because I assumed that they'd be different, but apparently they're somewhat unified in purpose right now. But Agon does maintain like.
I thought it was Soul talking to Agon. Sorry.
No.
Okay. Yes. Why are you doing this?
Digging your
She's
claws
gonna
into
die
our
anyway.
flesh is what you consider helping.
Get out of him, Soul. Now.
He's just like, get off the carpet. Go on, get.
Pretty much.
It's a bad dog.
Ren's just
Let me
doing
do this,
arcana things.
please.
Oh, since you
I'm
said
not gonna let
please,
you
I'll
summon
allow
the
you to
devil
maul
on
this
her.
useless, helpless captive we have. I don't think so.
I don't like the infernal
She will
speak.
die if I don't
What
do
you
this.
What are you gonna do to her?
I'm transferring soul.
What? You're gonna put soul in her?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but big decisions like this are typically discussed before giant auras of red evilness come out of you when you start mauling onto our captives.
Agon, you feel Soul's presence recede, and now you're in control of yourself perfectly.
Please don't stop me.
Ren, hold him.
Disgusting.
Magically, please. Interesting option.
I don't think Red would just. He's not far from that, but I think Ren would want to. I think Ren, funnily enough, is a bit closer to Agan than Penelope. I think Ren would give Agan a chance. I think. Just we can talk about this, Agan. Just calm down. Let yourself return to you. Is he still? You said soldier. Is he still in his alter self form, like with the claws?
Unless he wants to stop doing that. The
Okay, because that's
concentration
much
can
more
last up to an
threatening.
hour.
Brilliant.
I don't think he would.
All right.
That's gonna make Ren less on your side.
So he's still in his powered up
But, like-
form.
yeah, I know.
I don't think he would, in the sense that he would probably need the form. He would. Soul activated this either in self-defense or because he had to do this to transfer into the woman. So I don't think he would dismiss it because he wants to try and do it again.
Yeah, that's fair. I know Soul has been in there for a while, and while it may be good for you to get him gone, this even if this woman is dying, she's still in there for now, and I don't quite like the idea of Soul being free, to be honest. He doesn't give the best confidence, honestly, from what I've seen of him through you.
Penelope will see herself currently slightly outnumbered and is going to appeal to Aridra for help. Just going to stand there, you going to do your job. I thought you protected the innocents and the defenseless.
Don't
What
make
would
me
you have
call
me do?
Gwendolyn over here. She'll beat the shit out of you.
Make sure he can't get to her again. I'm not sure I can hold them both back if they're acting this way.
I'm not
I-
going. I'm on
I
neither
try-
side.
I tried to check the woman's vitals.
Like, if you start walking over and start putting your hands near her again, I don't think
Penelope, are you gonna let her get and let him get close?
No, he's gonna get a mace to the face if he tries to
I
touch her.
don't think Red would let that happen either. Even if it's like innocent, it doesn't look good. Is he gone walking towards her?
Either spiky altered face guy that just tried to do a possession. Oh, let me just check the wrist real quick there.
Hold on, I
If
just want to make
she's
sure.
dead, I won't be able to do this anymore.
If God walks
Good.
near her, he's gonna be a whole person.
You have to understand, I do see you as the biggest threat at the moment. I'm not going to just. I can't. I can't
Look.
let you do that.
I understand, Gan, that.
Am I trying to attack you?
To be fair, Soul using your body did just backhand Ren, so
Crit him!
Yeah, it did hurt a lot. The fact Ren's even like amiable at this point is honestly, it really shows he's grown as a person. You just sent him flying with a backhand.
Yeah, but does Ren believe that Agon didn't want to do that? He just wanted to do this.
Yeah, Ren
maybe,
does
you
know
not
could,
be
maybe you could
disturbed.
tell him that.
If your friend is
Be
on
something
bath
important
salts
for
and
Agon to
starts
say.
lashing out, then
I'm pretty.
Like,
Ren
I don't-
knows about the bartender. Like,
I don't want to hurt you.
That's very kind.
That makes one of us at the moment.
All right, Penelope, you need to chill.
Penelope, why do you want to hurt Ren?
How wailing on me? Like what?
You didn't cast hold person on him when I asked you to.
So I can only concentrate on one at a time. I either I keep alternating hold person or we talk this out. It's just because honestly, I'm terrified if I hold person on a guard, Penelope's gonna land a crit. It's just could kill him.
Come on, I'm not that strong.
Yeah, I know. Wow, have you seen a guy's
Paladin
hold?
crits are nasty.
I'm just a little guy. I mean,
You could probably one-shot a guard
Both
with his
person
health.
crits are really nasty.
With a smite,
I'm pretty
you could
sure the
definitely
last
one-shot a
time
guard.
you used a crit, you did above 44 damage.
Yeah, I think you could kill him.
Well,
But that would
kill
include a
him.
smite.
I would incapacitate him, which is what I'm looking for at the moment. If he doesn't stop trying to go for the vitals
Ren will
of his
become
person.
hostile.
I can take you. What, with your
Probably.
charisma-based attacks? Come on.
Carrick
Again,
walks
I'm
up next
making
to Ren and
wisdom
says,
saves.
you get one, I get the other.
Gary, you've really grown on me these past few weeks.
It's treason, then.
Look, I don't know you, and you're acting way too aggressive for my liking.
You know me, Tarek.
Not that well. You don't act like this normally.
Look, we can just calm down. Agan, don't move closer to the woman. Penelope, stay your weapon. And we can just sit and talk. And not demonically possess anyone and not kill anyone.
If she dies, it's too late.
What is this ritual you intend to do? Put Soul's soul into her?
Yes, so that whatever is left of her may yet live.
I'm not backing down.
You know, to be fair, I probably would. I probably would inside check Agan. So I do want to check his motives. I mean, I believe him, but I still would. Can I do that?
Alright, go for it. Agon, roll persuasion or deception, don't tell us which.
Insight. That's the answer. Yep. Not great. Won't take a lot.
Oh, well,
Agon?
You have a +8 to a persuasion or deception.
no.
He has a +9.
Yeah.
So
So what does Rin see?
I would let him know my intentions then.
Just like body language stuff. Does Agon actually believe what he's saying?
Agon genuinely believes that he can save her.
And he believes that, like, is your one motive, like, saving her life? Is that what?
Yes.
I don't know if Ren would see that on that insight, but okay. Agan, I think he seems serious in wanting to save her, Penelope. But again, I don't like this magic coming from Soul. I'm assuming, anyway, considering your whole form and the infernal language and the light. What did he say to you, Gan?
He gave me a proposition. If I still desire to give my responsibility to another, I would help him finish it, but he assumes that I would be free.
And that responsibility is what exactly?
Something about taking down the academy.
The Academy, were they not the ones that brought you back? To your state, your reborn state? Or
No,
were they,
my
what was the
my
Academy to do?
patron was what brought me back. The academy gave me defective gear, which killed me.
Oh, that was it. I knew they were linked to your death. I couldn't remember which side it was. That's right. The So do you too desire to take down the Academy, as Soul does? The revenge? Is that what you want?
Probably not as much as Soul.
As far as I'm
Soul
aware,
hate
you
the
still don't
Academy?
know why Soul hates the Academy.
I was gonna say, like, why does Soul hate the Academy? I assume it's not on your behalf. He doesn't seem the benevolent type from our brief conversation. What did he say? I wrote it down. Oh yes, the Academy will burn. I know, but Ren didn't hear that. The Academy must take it from them, must find it, must take it, need it for the plan. That's what I have. What me and Soul talked about. You'll know it when you'll see it. Soul mentioned the Academy when I spoke to him, when I detected your thoughts. I go on, so he's had this for a while. Why? Why does he want from the Academy?
I'm not exactly sure. Can I ask him now?
Oh, it's happening again.
Um,
Red
You
appears.
can, but he doesn't answer. He's withdrawn into your deep subconscious.
Well, to say
He
everything
isn't
you're saying is
responding.
true, and this is your way of helping, you're passing your curse on to another to preserve their life. But what if they
We
just
don't
die
have
and
much
we have
time.
a paladin and a priest who can bring them back? Ideally without a possessor. Finally,
I can
they
only
might
bring
be
back
free.
a willing subject. The soul has to be willing and able to return.
Well, then if they're not willing, then I suppose they've earned their death after their terrifying life, yes?
You could try revive the. I mean, do we have the facility for revivification? Yeah.
Could stop by a town and pick up a ton of salt if nothing else. Never mind, we don't have that anymore. Forgive me. Oh, no, wait, we do.
No, we do. And keeps it on her, thank gods.
In any case, it's better than giving her another curse. You're the one who accepted that to begin with, so what gives you the right to give it on to someone else?
To be honest, I don't. I just wanted to save her.
Sometimes living isn't living, and if you subject her to this curse, maybe she's not as strong as you. Maybe she can't withstand it, and she lives a life under Soul's control in the where you can regain control, she can't. You've seen what Soul can do when he takes. No, I suppose the driver's seat does still apply. We can have the carriage seat. I was like, driver's seat. That's not. When Soul takes the driver's seat. He's well, some devastation, and you've seen I assume the power he grants you with your form and that fearsome dragon. I assume that's linked to him, perhaps. We did never talk about that for a long enough time, to be honest, that you just turned into a dragon. We moved on really quick from it, and we did not address it. But I don't like that kind of devastation on an unknown variable, whereas you seem to have some semblance of control over it.
I've been trying to see this from other angles, how I can maybe work with it, but when you're a red glowing emanation with claws into an unconscious person, it's not the greatest starting point. I don't think I have wiggle room to back down at the moment.
I mean, Ren's sympathetic because it does save an innocent life, which is one of his motivations now a lot of the time, and it frees, or hopefully frees Agan from this kind of affliction he has through Soul.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of
It's a tricky
counter arguments.
situation.
Yeah. This thing Soul wants to do, would it work on any person? But what does it have? Because if there may be another opportunity with a more willing Soul, perhaps we can wait and find out Soul's intentions and this goal he has against the Academy.
Agon, you actually have had this conversation with Soul before. He probably could do it on other people whose souls are weak enough, but he doesn't want to. You have like unique capabilities, and he wants somebody else whose body or magical talent is strong enough to do what he needs to get done.
And based on our conversation, I would believe that this woman would have a strong enough soul.
Well,
Like
her
mine.
soul is weak enough that he seems confident she wouldn't be able to resist him the same way you can. But she does seem capable of quite a lot. We'll put it that way. Based on your guys' short fight with her.
Yeah.
So Soul told you that he wouldn't be willing to do this on just anybody. And then, the fact that he was willing to do it with her seems to, imply something, even if he didn't say anything specifically. Ron, would you share that with the class?
That's what I'm waiting for.
I'm checking something
Okay.
first.
Yeah, you're good.
Gotcha. Sorry, don't let me rush you.
Yeah, I'm just control effing Soul in my notes and just seeing what Ren knows about him. Because I marked down what Ren knows and what Buzz has heard because he's in the same voice chat.
I just realized my mic was off. Bailey, you want to jump into whispers?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Mm.
I was just thinking last session. Heh, this protection from evil and good. I'm never gonna find a place to use it.
I think it's just a good bashing just against Soul. just fully.
I like to imagine
'Cause
this
I-
entity from eons is all powerful, cut by a level 1 spell.
Because I've also got that I've learned from my instrument, but I still need the component. So I get some holy water then.
We need to go shopping once we're out of jail. If we don't have to kill a gun first.
Yeah. God, but he was like, I want to go check her pulse, see if she's alive. I was like, no, it's not a good, bad look. Put your hands on her again.
Come on, just let me touch your most vital area.
He's not gonna like, Red's gonna cast all person.
Doesn't make it easy. Look at both sides in certain situations. Just comes off so aggressive. I want to work with
It's
him. My
always-
hands are tied. I can't do
it's-
anything here.
So that's the thing. That's the thing where I was like, I didn't backlash on purpose because I kind of wanted whatever was happening to happen because I thought it was cool and
Yeah.
dramatic. So I was like, I kind of just want this to happen. All right.
Ren, can
Hi.
you use message and ask if she would be willing to return to the living?
As in return using soul, or as in so we can revive her?
As in reviving.
That's worth a try. I'll message her and just ask. We can revivify if your soul is willing and able. Are you able to? And are you willing to return?
Do you mean? Where am I?
Well, we're worried your body is somewhat dying or dead, and your soul along too, and we want to try save you.
I don't know.
Well, she says
I
she
will
doesn't
say,
know.
roll Arcana, Ren.
Oh yeah, sure. It's pretty good.
Nobody can cast
Dirty 20.
guidance on you because it is a standoff.
Obviously you don't know for sure, but there is a general rule where if the soul isn't enough to sustain the body, it can't be made to return.
Yeah. Do I think the soul is a bit weak in this state then? Like it's a bit.
It would seem that way. That seems to be why she,
Yeah.
is semi-comatose.
Do I think there would do I think more powerful magic could then save her in theory? But
Possibly.
yeah,
There are definitely stories of similar things happening.
yeah. I'm sure a wish spell could handle it, but I don't think we're gonna get our hands on one of those. So
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Anyway, it seems her soul is weakened somewhat, and I don't know if a simple revivify spell or the type will be enough for her soul to return to its body, to her state.
Do we know if the cauldron cares about willing? Like it seems heartless, but do we know if the cauldron has a rule about the soul has to be willing?
It casts the spell Raise Dead, which I'm almost
I was just
certain
checking what the
has
spell was.
that.
Yeah. Raise dead. Revive dead creature who's dead no longer than 10 days. They kind of been undead when they died, isn't it? I assume that I don't know how that applies to reborn, but
In my mind, Reborn are exempt from this because
Yeah.
it would make it somewhat problematic if those player character options
Yeah,
couldn't be
I was
revived.
thinking.
Um,
Creatures lacking body parts or organs integral for its survival. The spell automatically fails. It doesn't mention willingness that I can see.
well, okay, so maybe willing is out of the question, but able would
Yes,
still
but again, the
apply by
soul thing.
definition.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, able would still apply by
Mhm.
definition.
Based on that, I kind of do we think so? Obviously, Agarn/Soul is worried about the time running out for them to do this. Do I think I can like ascertain how long this might be before her soul kind of just gives up if that's what's happening, like gives in or fades, etc.
I don't think you could get a like based on what your character would know. I don't think there's
Yes,
a way
that's
you
fine.
would be able to get a gauge on this.
I mean,
I
you
mean, you
could
could
roll
do
an
research
insight
once you make it
against
back to the city
me
or
again.
something, but
Yeah. What did Bailey say?
I mean, you could roll opposing insight persuasion against me again.
well, you
Well,
don't
I mean,
know either. I mean, you
I
are a
was gonna
reborn,
say,
but you're not a reborn in this state.
yeah. I guess I'll ask you that. So, you say there's a time limit. What do you mean? Until her soul, fades, or and you can't do it anymore?
I was told that if she fades away and eventually dies like this, it would be too late. That her soul would not be. That the transfer would not work because there would be nothing left. It would just be an empty corpse.
Message the human. Let's say hypothetically you could be brought back if a demon essentially possessed you. What's your opinion on that one?
Well, again, this is kind of exactly what happened to you. This is why you were a necessary part of the plan. You like their soul does need you, or at least part of you, to properly, connect with your body.
Hmm.
But you were asking her in specific about the demon possessing her.
I was asking the human, messaging her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is
I
it-
thought you were. I didn't realize you were talking to.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, sorry.
I
What
just
did
wanted
you
to ask her.
ask?
I basically asked her like, if you could return to kind of like living or whatever you're not right now, but it involved being possessed by a demon. How do you feel about that?
What are you saying?
All right, it seems like I'm not going to get much from it. She seemed that her memories are half gone and her mind too.
Compared to other people you've used message on, it almost sounds like she's really far away.
Yeah, the communication is limited with her, so has it ever sounded like it's getting further away or weaker?
Not
as we've been doing
noticeably
this?
during this conversation. It just sounds much further away than, like, say, when you
Normal.
used
Yeah,
it
okay.
on Captain Quicklime in
Yeah.
session 0.
Wow, wild callback to. I've used message since then. Let me be go back to session 1. I forgot I did that.
It's much less clear than the only other time you've used a message, which was on. Not kidding.
Forgot about it because we skipped your C battle. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
You did a
Reminiscing.
little bit do that, yeah.
Yeah. That was fun because that was Ren's first shenanigans of saying he was the captain. Anyway. Yes.
So if what you're saying is she's not sure if she wants to come back with no strings attached,
Well, I don't
So
think
the
she can
question
formulate an
is-
opinion.
The question is if we want to bring her back with strings attached against her will. Still doesn't sound correct.
Also, it's Soul, and he just sucks again. You've got to understand this, man. Just the worst. That's not true, but I don't know. He doesn't seem to be benevolent, we'll put it that way. And I don't like the idea of him being separate from you. And we can't rush into any decisions.
I don't like the idea of him being separated from me either. But
I'm sure
if she is unsure about coming back, then I don't think there's anything I can do to help her anymore.
I think that we have to let her go.
And would you mind reverting back to a palatable, less punchy version of yourself then?
Agon dissipates his form.
Okay.
Right.
When takes a side, he looks a bit more, you know.
All right. That scene was great. I'd like to give all three of you an inspiration.
Yeah.
That was a great scene. I loved everything
Yeah.
about it, honestly.
The DM not having to do much work, he loves it. just let them do it. It's fine.
Guilty as
I
charged.
mean, the
Yeah.
first part of the scene was like 20 minutes of whispers.
Yeah, I know. I guessed. I was like,
I will be honest. I did not expect Agon to walk
Just
up and do
walk
this
up.
immediately. I thought he would wait until everyone else was asleep or something.
You haven't
It's
been
just-
paying attention to Agon's MO.
That's true. You know what?
He just strolled up, speaking the black tongue, like trembling, like red light.
Please stand aside while I don't explain anything, Miss Paladin.
And then Penelope watches Penelope watches
Stand
Brendan ready to
aside,
try
or
something,
I
get
will
thrown aside. Like,
stand
the
aside,
claws.
or I will backslap the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's another thing. When Agon, comes back into his own after these kinds of things, do you feel bad about what Soul did, or do you feel completely disconnected from that? It was Soul, it wasn't me.
It's
Not
the
my
Jack
fault.
and Mr. Hyde situation.
Yeah, after your drunken rampage and you hit all your family members, how do you feel?
Stop it, I want to know what Agon thinks.
You didn't draw any blood with Ren. He didn't go below temporary hit points, so he's technically not injured in any way. If that matters to you.
I would feel bad about what Soul did a little bit disconnected because it's Soul's actions and not mine, and I can't necessarily control him. But I feel worse about not being able to help.
Carrick is going to walk up to you, Penelope, and say, I'm sorry about threatening you. Truth is, I was a bit taken aback. I didn't know what to do. Perhaps I made the wrong decision.
Well, I understand family comes first and all that, so
No, you're good, Carrick.
I'm not going to blame you.
I wasn't
on your
talking to
instincts in
you.
this situation. I understand.
Well, as long as we're all right.
Yes, we're fine. But
Good.
we do know each other.
He looks around uncertainly, and then just turns around and walks away.
Oh, and one more thing. Not going into town to scout anymore. That's gone off the table.
God damn. Yeah. I forgot Carrick and Penelope do know each other, don't they?
We worked together in the past.
Hey, Ren, aren't you
That's
missing
the reason
something?
Penelope turned up. Sorry, what did Gun say?
Hey, Ren, aren't you missing something?
Am I?
What happened when
You were hit.
you tried to...
Yeah.
Pick up your hat.
Oh. God damn it. God damn it.
I thought this was gonna be it. I thought Red was gonna leave the hat in the middle of this field.
I would have completely forgotten. There was a lot
To
going
my
on. It wasn't at the front of my
To
mind.
my understanding, I thought this was done in the carriage.
No, we're set up camp, I think, right?
Yeah, that was my interpretation.
Otherwise, a guard was just like leaning over, like the carriage to do it, and like Ren, and then you hit Ren out of the carriage. Like,
The zone of truth will be
Yeah,
really
just
funny,
picture
too.
the exact same scene, except there's barely any room for you guys to move around each other.
we're like shoulder to shoulder trying to wrestle, but it's like just doesn't work.
I've cast Zone of Truth. Oh, in a moving carriage. Yeah, that's useless. Zone of Truth way back there.
Hold on, turn around.
Carrick makes his quick apology, then turns and walks away and falls off the side of the car.
Yeah, I think we set up camp for the night. That was the.
My interpretation was this was like when you guys woke up, you were standing around talking about like plans.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, no. You set up camp for the. My bad. You traveled the whole day. You were like, oh, she should be up by now.
Yeah.
Okay.
My assumption was that the carriage was stationary.
No, I think we're at camp for the night.
Yeah.
We're about to go to sleep and the like.
All right. So that does bring up an excellent point. Who is taking watch?
Oh,
well,
okay, that's an easy question.
Well, Red is not.
I don't think anybody's going to trust Agon.
It's so funny. It's gonna be Ren, Penelope, and a guard like just staring at each other like this.
I just
For
can't
8
sleep
hours.
right now. It's not
Ren,
possible.
I think Ren would spend the night like sat next to or with the hunter in quotation marks, and I think he'd just kind of try like message soothe her, just try kind of like
Gwen does the same
reassure
except
her
the
a bit.
message bit, and Carrick, sits down for his trance right next to Agon.
Yeah, but yeah, Red would do that. I think the entire night. I don't think he'd rest.
Are you conscious for your trance?
You are, but I don't think you cast message. Or maybe you could.
Well, you could cast message for part of the night and then just, let them. Sorry, I'm not meaning to tell you what to do. I'm just.
No, I don't
yes,
think.
you're right
I
that you
think
could
Ren
not
would
cast
the
message
whole time.
while you were in your trance.
I think Ren would message the whole time.
Okay.
I think he would just stay in contact with her and just try reassure and calm her and like make sure she's okay when she's essentially leaving the mortal plane.
Ren, make a con save.
Hey, where's Penelope's keeping watch?
On a gun. Wherever he goes.
Alright, how's a nat 1 get me?
You gain 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh, what does that do?
Essentially, you have a -4 penalty to all your D20 tests.
Oh, goody. I can't.
Agon, assuming that you sleep or do your reborn thing, you can clear that level of exhaustion that you have.
Exhaustion also reduces your speed by 5 times the level.
Ooh.
I'm gonna check the levels of exhaustion.
And if you take 6 levels of exhaustion, you still die, right?
Yes. It says
well, I mean,
disadvantage
there's
on ability checks, not minus.
That's the old one. They revamped
Okay.
it for the 2024.
I see. Let me see if I can check.
There's a skull and crossbones on after 6.
Yeah, okay, then if you take more than 6, you die.
Okay, out of
6
curiosity,
just means you have a minus 12 penalty on all ability check on all D20 tests, and you have no movement speed.
Oh yeah, 2
Unless
times
your
your
movement
exhaustion
speed is
level. 5
higher
times.
than
Yeah, I
30.
see.
No, I think so it goes up to 5, and it says 2 times your exhaustion level, so it would be minus 10 on any D20 test, and
Mhm.
5 times the number of 5 times
Minus
your
5,
speed is
25 movement
reduced
speed.
is minus 5 times exhaustion level, so 25
Oh,
movement
you die
speed,
if your
and then
exhaustion level is 6. There you go.
6 results in death.
Yes. Okay.
I just copy and pasted the
But
rules.
then there's like another icon that's a skull and crossbone, so I'm pretty sure
I like that it's
you
cumulative. That's
die.
since my spells are not always the most up to date on what I'm using, does Lesser Restoration cure any points of exhaustion in these rules?
I don't think
Probably
so.
not.
I'll double check that, but I don't think so.
What level is it?
You can check it in Wikidot. Lesser restoration level 2.
Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned.
Okay. Alright, so mine was accurate. Got it. I didn't think so, but I looked it up just in case because I thought I heard it at some point and I got a lot of wildly differing things.
Let's see greater restoration out of interest.
Greater restoration, I think, does allow you to remove exhaustion levels.
Yeah, that's what I saw. But that
There
is
was a
very
really
powerful
silly
spell.
rules as
one
written
exhaustion
build.
level.
There was a really silly rules as written build in the 2014 rules. Essentially, so you know how sorcerers can change their spells into sorcery points and vice versa?
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, you take a warlock, sorcerer, multi-class, and you, instead of taking a long rest, you take like 8 short rests. Each time you get back your warlock spell slots and change them into sorcerer points. So basically, you don't sleep, but you have infinite spells and sustain yourself by snorting diamond dust for greater restoration to remove the exhaustion levels.
Brilliant.
I would not like allow
coffee
this
lock.
at my table, but I do find like looking up these goofy rules as written.
Yeah.
Like I call it like an exploit essentially.
Yeah. It's what it
it's
is.
funny
It's
to-
like it's
it's
not
fun-
using it as intended.
It's funny to talk about for me, even if I would never allow it.
Yeah.
Anyway, all that to say, you guys passed the night.
Let me note down. I've got
One
2
day
hours
left of
exhaustion as
travel
well.
before you are back in Waterdeep.
By the way, is the humans like still there in the messaging? When I'm
Yes,
messaging them? Yeah,
actually,
okay.
she seems to be like, you're not sure, but she almost seems to be a little bit more focused after constant communication with her.
Interesting. Okay. Right, it really complicates it that we don't actually have the hunter for this.
Well,
To
we have
talk to the.
information, which can still be useful.
Yes, that's true. Perhaps with a bit of zone of truth, we might get somewhere. Oh, I picked up my hat, by the way. I know I didn't explicitly say that, but I did.
Okay, great.
I thought I didn't explicitly say that.
So canonically, you left your hat on the ground all night long, and then in the morning you walk over and pick it up.
Yeah,
I
pretty much.
just thought it was funny that
I completely. If you didn't say anything, I would have never known.
I thought this was where it ends. Um,
Because sometimes I'm good, and sometimes it just doesn't cross my mind. I'm glad I
what
did.
does
I
the
got
hat
those
even giving it?
+2 deception. Like, it's not bad, but it's like, you know.
it is really funny. There's the dramatic tension moment, and I'm describing Agon grows wicked claws and backhands Ren across the face. In the back of my mind, I'm like, Ren's hat falls off.
Because it was an intense scene. I wasn't thinking about that. I was like,
Exactly. That was what I was trying to do.
Or you just like mother it under your breath. Friends have fallen.
No, that's part of
It's
that.
such
I
a
never
funny-
described that.
yeah, it's such
You
a
just have
funny
to-
thing.
I think it's a fair trade for it no longer requiring attunement.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I like it. Okay, so Penelope, you said you're not. You don't want to scout into town anymore.
I don't want to leave Agan alone. Or just without another person to block what he might do when I'm not around.
Me, Gwen, and Carrick, I'm sure, could handle ourselves. Have you seen his health bar?
I've seen what he can do.
After
And I
that
know
deal,
it's been
he's-
almost a week since he summoned the dragon.
It'd be wild if he pulled that out on us, to be honest. I'd be stunned. How long has it been?
I think he's got that back.
Yeah. I'm not trusting you to take out a dragon.
Yeah, no, okay, fair enough. We would probably lose
How
to that
many
one.
days did we travel? How many days did we travel?
Actually, hold
He's
on.
been-
No, this is day 5. This is day 5. My bad. But Penelope also doesn't necessarily know it's once a week. If I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
that's true.
These things typically tend to be once a week. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, like my
Penelope, you
elephants.
hear a whistling sound from high in the air above your. No, I'm kidding.
It's a dragon! I'm sure we could handle it, and I don't think he'll try anything again. We have the facility to stop him, I'm sure.
Carrick winks at you.
Unless you want to take a gun with you, and a gun disguises himself.
Penelope will look up at Ren, then to Agan, and then take out and start polishing her mace again. Just no response.
No, Penelope, when someone's trying to be friendly and cordial with you and you just spit in their face, it's very annoying. I can't tell where you get it from, to be honest. It's completely it's a very rude thing to do.
You have too much faith in him.
I know him more than you. George trusted him too. Mostly.
Out of character, that we the audience knows that that's because George didn't know any better. But
Yeah. And he still trusted him. It's just...
Sorry, dumb joke.
Yeah, I know.
I'm stepping on a scene I shouldn't be stepping on.
No, you're good, you're good. It's very true. He
Well,
didn't
at the
know
end of the
much.
day, he's dead at the moment, is he not?
Much to my efforts, yes. Well, maybe he's not actually.
That's one thing I hope to find out. But if you're going to keep throwing that in my face, then I will throw that he trusted him and now he's dead in yours.
Well, it's not like a gun killed him.
Not like Agan saved him.
Agan was
Not like I did either,
preoccupied.
but I tried.
He was. He was very
Oh, yeah, it's
thoroughly
a-
preoccupied at the moment.
I was gonna say there was no one to blame with George's death except George. It's no,
I mean, like,
but in
he
character,
did
it's different.
nothing but absolutely run. that entire combat.
As soon as he ran out line of sight, I was like, he's dead.
Agon literally couldn't have run after him on account of he was constantly getting tripped and having his movement speed reduced, so he couldn't stand up.
And Ren was like 12 miles away at the time.
You chose to do the other entrance, and then the fight broke out, and I had to waste 2 turns on Chimo to go and get your ass.
That was such a funny way to start that fight. Sorry, anyway.
Yeah, we're getting sidetracked again. We'll do a full reminiscent of the events of this campaign later.
Previously on Underwater Deep.
All right. Penelope, we may need this. You need to trust me. Unless I go and I disguise myself.
You can do that if you wish. I'm remaining.
Or we don't check at all, and Eritrea just does her thing, then we hand ourselves in and hope that it's not. That's our only other remaining option.
You can decide
But
that
what are
amongst
we doing
yourselves, so you know where
exactly?
I'll be.
What are we doing exactly?
Well, Penelope doesn't feel too comfortable leaving you alone now. So it seems we might have to just hope that the whole Blackstaff ordeal doesn't come back to bite us and that Ignatius hasn't spilled the beans.
Well, if they're still after us, I know a place.
Well, my only problem is we intend to hand ourselves in. And I suppose it would be a place to lay low, but I'd prefer not to have to break out again. Although I've broken out of the guard post once, I'm sure I can manage it again.
I
But
just hope we have enough time for everything.
where is it, where is this place we can lay low, anyway?
My hometown. I forgot when I named
Yes,
it.
you mentioned it. You name my god! A god! I did not know! You're...
He's the founder.
Yeah. Ragan's the mayor. It hasn't come up yet in the plot, but Ragan's the mayor of a local village. It's just...
I'm a mayor with amnesia.
I am the founder and mayor, but can't remember the name.
Oh yeah, I founded Waterdeep. I forgot about that. Just... Well, that's
I think it was either Stone Scale or Stone Fang that I
Stonefang
said
sounds
the name
familiar to me.
was. And then I would just explain the directions of where it would be in relation to Waterdeep.
Yeah, okay. That is good to know. I think we just have to go into the Lion's Den and hope, but if we do get separated, then we can meet back there. That'll be our plan. If we have to split up and escape. Ooh, we can meet at your hometown, I suppose.
Splitting
Ren's
up
got
is
nothing
not
else to
the
say.
best option.
Well, I'm
after
saying if
what happened
this...
to George.
Yes, I know. But I mean, if we have to escape, then it might be our only case. But I see, I know what you mean. I don't intend... Well, we will try to stick together as best we can and do what we can for each other. And hopefully Penelope will still have our back.
Penelope's just conversing with Eritrea. Small talk.
So in Ren's head, the plan is just to hope Blackstaff's not going to be a problem, and we just send an Eridra to set up things, and then we hand ourselves over.
All right.
Is everyone cool with that plan?
It'll do.
Normally, I prefer camping to staying at the inn when I travel. I don't know, something about me. I just like to be outdoors.
I can see the point in that. It's good to get back to nature from time to time.
Also cheaper.
Yes. I can't imagine I'd be talking to a masked lord about saving money, but here
I don't know, I find that so funny.
I
Just-
am.
Well, not all masked lords live in palaces.
As I'm now learning. Nothing beats a good deal even if you got plenty of money, though.
I suppose you're right. There's a certain satisfaction in it, isn't there?
It's the thrill of the hunting of the deal is more satisfying than the deal itself in some instances.
The hunt. You're scaring me now.
Ah, good call. Perhaps I shouldn't use that word so freely for at least a little bit longer.
Too soon. Too soon.
Apologies.
All right.
No, I think we should keep this conversation going. I want to hear more of this. This is
Give me
good.
the rest of the session.
So you I assume you guys travel to Waterdeep at this point.
I think so.
All right.
Just to do anything before we get into anything, how many days has happened since the elephant? Just so I can mark it off.
The elephant. 3 days.
3 days. And then I'm gonna... so 4 days cooldown left. I'm just gonna do the 10 pitch points again before we into anything. I just want to do it before we go in.
All right.
Wow.
Maximum.
Wow. Is
three of us.
this a new era for Ren?
Right? The 3 of us and Ren siblings, not Eridra or John
Maximum
Crow,
healing.
unfortunately. Also, how do we feel about Ren going in his long resting twice, because it only takes him 4 hours to get rid of both exhaustion?
Sure. Go for it.
Great. After the first night, Ren's a bit more comfortable with a gun again. Of him not trying anything.
Begs the question, how much exhaustion do I have, though?
How many
I mean,
nights
I'm
have you not
assuming you
rested?
haven't, you know,
Well, I'm assuming you trust me or Carrick or anybody in our party to take over for watch. You would be able to get rid of your own exhaustion.
right. As I think you need to sleep for 7 hours at least of the 8-hour long rest. Would you be doing
I trust
that?
Carrick to wake me up.
Carrick is able to effectively keep watch the entire night. Any elf would, actually. So Carrick and Gwen can both.
Ren is sleepy, so he's not gonna.
Ren was casting cantrips all night, so he couldn't do his trance. But an elf or a reborn, part of that strength is that they can effectively keep watch by themselves.
Yeah, I don't fully trust the gun, and I am wary of how trustworthy Ren is of a gun to the past. I'm trusting of Ren, but I don't think he's actually in a fully right mind to be trustworthy on this topic at the moment.
I mean, with good reason, but someday I'm going to crack that shell.
Sundere Penelope.
You gotta stop terrifying me every other year.
You baka.
It's great, because Ren would just shit over Penelope, and then Agon would do some demonic shit. So Penelope just really didn't have anyone to lash out to. But Ren's got a better relationship with Penelope now. Unfortunately, a gun's gone the other way.
Oh, by the way, Ren, you know how you were thinking of using hold person earlier?
Hmm. I was wondering if he counts as a humanoid.
Huh?
Does he still count as a humanoid? That's what I was going to wonder when he's under his
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Everybody
Go on.
in the park. I'm saying that every player character option counts as a humanoid. If they have a different creature type, it's sort of like a dual creature type. That being said, read the upcast.
Oh, you can target multiple people. That's a fair point.
That's one of the things that makes Hold Person just such a great spell, even though
I
it's
was
only
gonna say,
second
if you
level.
just
It scales beautifully.
Yeah. So hold on, I can fifth level. So 2,
Fifth
3,
level, you
4,
can target four people.
4 people. Yeah, that's pretty good.
You could have paralyzed your siblings too, just for fun.
No, I paralyzed John Crow. He's too powerful to remain.
John Crow.
Oh, he'd succeed. Who am I kidding?
I like that John Crow's mostly just been sitting there in silence, like, I'm just here for the ride.
No, he's defending the human with his life.
He was making sure that the horses wouldn't get caught in the crossfire.
Probably
He's a good
be
man.
losing his shit. Like, what the fuck is happening here?
That's pretty much what was happening. I really
Guy's a
don't want to
giant
be caught in the
dinosaur now?
crossfire.
Wait, so does Penelope have exhaustion? Have we established what Penelope's
I
done?
would.
Penelope said she'd trust Carrick enough, so no.
Oh, okay. Cool.
As long as he could have.
Did I
feedback,
understand
that'd
that
be
right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
When he's not sleeping, Ren would still occasionally be messaging the human. Just every now and again.
Yeah. You can actually do that for 2 hours. I'm assuming. Once per long rest. 1 hour per long rest.
Okay, I see. Then yeah. Ren should be doing it quite often just to keep the
Alright.
tether. Attempt to.
Yeah. Cool. Alright. Alright. You guys arrive back at Waterdeep.
I assume we're just like in the outer kind of bit, like before we fully enter the city. Because I don't know if we're gonna walk in.
Yes. You guys are like within line of sight of it, but hardly like right next to it.
Yeah. Alright. Aridra, I suppose you sort your business and then come collect us, is the plan.
Alright. She continues walking towards the city.
Alright. Sure, everything will go well. Just we know
So
the
you guys
story.
just wait for
Don't
the
lie. Tell the truth. Don't mention any actual crimes we did, obviously, if you can. And we'll be fine. That clear, everyone?
Penelope will nod solemnly.
Oh god. You better not be talking to Soul again. Penelope's gonna lose her shit.
Furious typing of the keyboards.
Ah, but yeah, we're gonna wait then, I assume. Unless anyone needs to do anything while we're waiting for Aridra.
Carrick is going to raise this question. So are we we're telling the truth about the hunter's involvement?
Oh, that's a fair point. I think, yes, from what we can ascertain, this being was this human was possessed by the hunter. In some form, using her power to hunt a mass lord. I believe that's what we can ascertain.
I'd rather only mention that if we have to.
Yes, I
They'll
know.
probably take her away, and I'm extremely curious about whatever's going on here.
So
Of
we
course,
don't
I'll defer
mention.
to all of you, but I'd rather keep that to ourselves, if as long as possible.
So we just blame the this woman
No, I would
for
say
it all.
you just say that you killed this hunter.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, all right.
Or perhaps leave it
Yeah.
vague so that you can say, "Oh, actually, yeah, this is the puppet that they were using." But she does appear dead. You have to admit.
Mm, true. Though if they try to speak with dead, I'm not sure what's going to happen. To be honest. So
That is true. So maybe we just keep that to don't mention it unless they do.
all right, that sounds good.
All right.
We fought the hunter, and they're defeated. They're dead, as far as we know.
Defeated, banished, whatever.
Mm.
All right. As you guys are waiting, suddenly this magnificent mansion house appears right next to you. Um, just like pops into being right next to you, and then a Ridra and a man wearing an owl's mask. Um, he looks to be some form of human, although actually, never mind. He looks to be a human. Up here, right next to your group.
Know that?
It seems hard to be surprised these days, but you managed.
Yes. Quite a nice home you
Please.
brought.
Hello, hello. It's good to meet you. I have heard many things. He looks around. Rendril Silvathar, Gwendolyn Silvathar,
Finally,
Carrick Silvathar.
some recognition.
He as he gets to Agon, he pauses for a second and says, Agon Shimmer Scale, correct? And of course, and he looks at John Crow and he's like, "You must be George Johnson."
Wrong.
No.
Well,
George Johnson is
Yeah.
dead.
And we asked who this is.
The fake George Johnson is dead.
What?
What?
If only that were true. Where do you get your information?
Perhaps we should step into my humble abode. He gestures to the mansion he conjured.
I
This looks
glanced
very
to
out of place. This is way too far away from Waterdeep.
I give a look to Ridra to see, like, are we doing this? Are we just going in?
She nods.
Okay, then I think Red will.
As you guys are like arranging yourself to follow him through the door, she says, "This is the man who recruited me to the council." And
Please don't tell me
he
his
turns
first
and
name.
says, "Oh,
Emron.
you've
That's all I need.
told them." And she says, "Yes, it was necessary, but I believe they're trustworthy." He says, he frowns, but shrugs and turns around. As you enter, there's an ornate foyer area, beyond which is a large table set as if for a feast. And as you guys enter, unseen hands move to take your cloaks.
I'll be keeping mine, thank you.
Yes.
They don't like try to contest you or anything. It's just sort of like an offer.
Red lets it happen. This has happened before when he visits, places. This all us used to have a system like this,
I don't want to spend hours reattuning.
I don't think you deattune to it unless.
I don't think so either. But
No, it's not if you if you lose
It's like,
contact.
great, that's several hours of my life gone.
I don't know if I want to just.
Thank you for nothing.
I want to look. I want to see if there's like a house symbol or sigil or coat of arms or something anywhere. I want to try to identify this I don't know if there would be.
All right. Roll a culture check.
Okay. 7. Ooh, not bad.
Nope, it seems somewhat nondescript. You know, just your generic everyday mansion house.
So, you're a lord that is masked? Could I make the leap in judgment?
Why yes, or we wouldn't be speaking. So, you and one of your allies have been accused of a conspiracy against the Mass Council, but I have it on good authority from Oridra here that you are in fact innocent of these charges, and furthermore that you aided her in a battle against somebody else who sought her demise.
Yes, that's about it. We became trapped in a town, and this one who declared himself a hunter declared there was a masked lord here that they intended to kill. We battled on a number of occasions, and eventually defeated them. Hopefully once and for all, and hopefully are no longer a threat. They're dead as far as I'm concerned.
Oridra nods in agreement, and he's like, very well. I would like to ask a few questions regarding George Johnson.
Of course.
So, how much did you know about him?
Well, he worked in the he worked for the guards of Waterdeep. All of his life, he did contract work. Worked for the Adventurers Guild for a while. We didn't know each other that long, really. I'm not sure if Penelope knows anything more than that. Do you?
Greatest man I've ever known.
All right. Good. Nothing then. Just
Well, he was arrested for conspiracy against the Masked Council.
Falsely.
You
But yes.
were aware of this,
Falsely.
correct?
Even during that conspiracy, he was not present. He was in the towns in the Chimera region. He is definitely innocent of that. Well, if he's yes. Admittedly, he did put up. He did do some.
He frowns
certain
in your
acts.
direction. Roll persuasion, I suppose.
Because I believe the original conspiracy thing, because obviously he did do the posters thing, which doesn't help our case a lot. But the original conspiracy thing he was arrested for was
Yes.
we were in the Chimera region.
You guys found out about that when you returned from the Chimera region.
Yeah. Is it persuasion?
Yes.
Cool. Ooh.
Wow.
It's always funny you roll a high number when you have a plus 30.
He furrows his brow at you, but it seems to be more confusion than disbelief. He says, well, I suppose it's possible that he did all that work through agents, but...
You insinuating that he still had a part of it?
Here's what I know.
In his wheelhouse.
He was thrown into the dungeons for conspiracy against the Masked Council. He escaped in a very explosive display. He had help, obviously. Someone brought down the anti-magical wards that usually cover the prison and the area around it. He killed many guards on his way out.
Sorry, he did? As far as I'm aware...
Afterwards, he disappeared for a few days, and we found him at your establishment, where he fought the foxhounds and was killed.
Well, I own no such establishment. I own no establishments. But as far as I'm aware, he admittedly did escape prison, but he snuck out using some disguise of self magic. I don't think. Yeah, he definitely did not kill on the way out, or use explosions.
Not literal explosives, but
Okay,
power
well,
that
still.
could be considered explosive.
I don't think he killed anyone. That's not Anakin. That's definitely not what Ren knows, right? As far as I'm aware, he didn't kill anyone.
And from my
I-
reports on when he died, him fighting would be quite the overstatement for what he was doing. I was told he was only running.
Yes, that's a fair point. Actually, he didn't go down far. He was running from the guards to find a certain Embron Veneer. Actually, should look him dead in the eyes. Say Embron Veneer. Just
He says, Embron Veneer? Huh. He says, well, the man who was killed fighting the Foxhounds, was not the real George Johnson. As we learned later. He ended up in the morgue awaiting a resurrection and a posthumous, interrogation, but during that time, the real George Johnson resurfaced
what?
and killed Laurel Silverhand, the Open Lord of the city.
What?
Well, considering how wrong your information has been thus far with what we know, it's
The
quite
what
clear
of the
you've
city?
been duped again.
The
No, I
public
don't-
lord of the city, Bailey.
Well,
There's like the
if you
public lord
know-
and the mass lords.
If you know more about what George has been up to than I do, then that's why we're having this conversation. What do you... Tell me. Enlighten me.
The one thing I'm certain of is that the George Johnson that died was most certainly the real George Johnson. I'd been
And how do
tracking
you
him
know
for
this?
a while. There's no way it couldn't have been him. I know
Oh,
George. There's
He
anyone in this
he
world I know.
shrugs dismissively and says, "If he fooled our foxhounds, he could have most certainly fooled you."
But if he fooled us, we knew unless this person imitating him managed to mimic his mannerisms and memories perfectly. That must have been him. Also, side note, Silverhand's dead. Is that a
You hadn't heard?
no?
Oh,
We've been out of
I'm
town
sorry,
for a while.
silly me. It slipped my mind that you might not know. Yes, Laurel Silverhand, Open Lord of the Masked Council, was killed 3 days ago.
Ow. Don't say by George Johnson.
We're working that out ourselves. A man wearing a unique suit of armor that made him nearly impervious to her spells, and it was quite the display. She's an archmage in her own right, but he walked through it like it was nothing, and slew her with a sword that radiated dark power. She's
Oh, no.
been unable to be resurrected.
Oh no. Oh no. That made me. That's so. That sounds slightly familiar.
It could have been a shapeshifter imitating George Johnson, but George Johnson and this shapeshifter are definitely in league.
Look, if let's say when George died, I wasn't able to save him, and he was taken in by the guards. I assume they would have asked his dead body questions. Would they not have asked about his identity? Would that not have proven that he was indeed George Johnson if they asked who he was?
We believe that the imposter can willingly underwent some sort of memory alteration spell.
Made themselves believe they truly were George Johnson?
That's right.
Well,
He had been traveling with these two for quite some time. think he could have just integrated or was there the whole time?
He was apparently quite
Seems
capable
unlikely.
of just this type of integration.
You ever heard of one called Viridian?
How do you know that name?
Well, we in our travels we have come across them before.
Oh,
And
silly me! He sort of like lightly taps his temple and says, "You're the ones who foiled him at the at Lord Stockholm's wedding."
wait, hold on. There's a lot going on here.
I forgot that was your group.
Wait, the archer?
That was Viri. That was Viridian.
That's what he said.
He, not she.
Well, shapeshifter. They're somewhat
No,
androgynous.
that's fair enough. Well, that's not a
He was in male
Viridian.
form when we apprehended him. That's why I'm using male pronouns. I apologize.
Yeah, okay, that's
continue.
interesting. Okay, that's not what I was going to say.
Oh, what were you going to say?
Well, we come across a Viridian, and we are aware that they were in possession of a certain sword that might fit that description of the one used to slay Laurel Silverhand.
I see. Where did you meet this Viridian?
I believe it was in a tavern of sorts.
I see. Well, roll deception because you are definitely lying by omission.
Lying by admission, yeah. We didn't meet in
Yeah.
a tavern, but it's definitely not giving all the...
You do have your magic hat, so
Yeah.
factor that in.
Plus 11. Ooh.
All right. Still a good roll.
Yeah, getting a 20 is not bad.
He nods and says, "Well, sorry, I had something before I was talking about the hat.
It's very distracting, yeah.
Says, well, we have a multiple doppelgangers working together under the guise of George Johnson. Why not under the guise of Viridian?"
Um,
Well, in any case, you couldn't have been a part of George's larger plan. That is obvious by, the fact that Arija was willing to verify uh, your identity. I mean, was willing to vouch for you for your presence away from her. I naturally trust her. And because you were there, you couldn't have been here unless everybody's got multiple sets of them working as one. So, I would like to make a deal with you. I'd obviously love to be in touch. God, you seem to know quite a lot about George, and George has become a person of interest to us. So, I would, since I and my associates would like to know where to find you, I would like to give you back your little shop that you were running. The catch is, though, that you, for the time being, I would like to ask you all not to leave the city. Also, to stay in touch. Otherwise, we'll assume that you were somehow complicit, and our next conversation won't be quite so friendly.
does that include Miss Penelope here?
Oh, right, I completely forgot. When I misunderstood, he points at Crow. When I thought he was George, anyway. Miss Penelope, what is your role in this? by your language, I assume you've been traveling with this group for less time than the others.
Yes, only a few days or so, but I've been wanting to find George and clear his name, which appears that job has gotten more difficult with what you're peddling around.
Well, if he is innocent, then my interest is to clear his name as well. So I see no reason why we shouldn't be friends.
She clutches the table. She's been clutching the table very tightly, but she
White
continues to
knuckles.
do so. I think that is the case.
If you're giving me the shop back, then what happened to the staff running it? And Quick Climb.
We interrogated Quicklime, and it seems he was only aware of George's plans in a very limited sense. If I may ask, why the posters? What did you hope to accomplish? What did George hope to accomplish?
It's a fantastic question, my lord. That
Okay,
is-
so I think we did roll for this, and Penelope doesn't know about the posters, right? I think we
Don't
talked about
think
that before,
anybody
but I
knows
can't
about
remember the specifics.
posters.
I remember the roll. I don't remember the result, so I'll take your word for it.
I'm pretty sure that I didn't know about the posters. That's the one thing I didn't.
I
get
don't know how much
information.
Ren knows.
Probably not much.
Because they kind of just turned up.
The one person who would know does happen
Is
to be
George.
here. Not George.
John Crow might know.
John Crow was on.
John Crow doesn't really want to say anything at the moment.
John, come on now.
No, this is your moment, John.
This is our leader, John Crow.
I owe George a favor, so when he asked me to hang the posters up, I didn't see the reason, but I usually what he says works out, so.
What posters? I don't even know about any
Oh,
posters.
yes, they were implicating a certain Embron Veneer in conspiracy against the Masked Lords.
What?
Oh, bloody hell, this is just like him. This is why I need to be around.
They got Quicklime when he was hanging up the posters. He has a bad leg and couldn't run.
That's
Hard-headed brute.
that's why Quicklime's gone.
Only he had boots of speed or something.
I don't want to hear it.
That would have helped a lot, but I don't see why you mentioned that.
Ren's been free of the boots of speed thing ever since George died. I don't want to bring it back. Ren's finally been free of it.
Well, yes. Seeing as how Quicklime was only an accomplice, as a favor, I'm willing to return him to. I'm willing to exonerate him under the circumstances and return him to you all, as long as he too does not leave the city.
Speaking of favors, what did become of my father and Silverthar Manor? I'm aware it became infiltrated by guards.
Thaler and Silverthar was brought in for questioning. It became apparent he knew nothing, and he
Demeaning.
was released from house arrest subsequently.
That's good. I don't want my home occupied.
We were still on the lookout for you three, but seeing as how your new friend here has vouched for you, that can stop as well.
So I don't
And,
think we got a proper answer. You said it was the fake George Johnson, and even so, did they bring him back? And if so, if he is a fake, then it wouldn't be a problem for him to be released then, correct?
Yes. What
The
did become
fake
of him?
George Johnson, he looks somewhat bored. The fake George Johnson couldn't be resurrected, and furthermore, his body disappeared.
What?
After the death of Laurel Silverhand.
They didn't resurrect him yet after all that time?
Well,
The
they
death
tried,
only
but he
happened
wasn't
more
living.
recent.
His soul resisted it somehow.
Excuse me. She'll activate her cloak and fly out.
Oh, don't leave the city!
We're not in the city yet.
No response.
And
like-
the shop. When you seize the shop, what of the staff?
No, what staff? Aside from Quicklime, the staff is with you, as I understand it.
I thought there was like people. I thought there was like people running the.
I think we made John
Well, that's
Crow
the
and
first I've
Quicklime
heard
run
of
it.
this.
First,
I think just John Crow and
Whoa.
Quicklime ran it. I don't think we ever
Yeah,
hired people
that's what I thought.
because we didn't want to like get external people into our secret base, you know.
I thought it was like. I thought it was like Quicklime, John Crow, and then maybe some of Sandwicker's crew that joined us.
I don't think.
Well, Norm Grumblethumb knew about your shop and actually, contributed to it. So he does have partial ownership, but presumably he's made himself scarce.
Yeah, he's probably clicked off somewhere now. Anyway, enough about your
All right.
shopping on. Did you say this fake George Fine is gone? His body is gone,
That's right.
and you think a real George is somewhere in the city, or still on the run?
I'm assuming he's left the city, but he has powerful friends. That's been made clear.
Well, can you try scry for a George Johnson? See if you can see if they're.
It is my understanding that there are people on that. I am not one of them.
He better be alive. Whatever this is, there's George. I know is innocent. I know it.
Young Master Silvathar,
Young,
pick very eccentric
do not
friends.
talk down to me.
You pick very eccentric friends.
Can't even
Well.
dispute that.
So I didn't say anything.
Assuming that we're of one mind, I think that we can all get back to the city and, perhaps I'll call on you again. It would. We both want to get down to the bottom of this, and having people who aren't necessarily connected to me, myself or Aridra, can, travel to places, ask questions when we need that. You'll of course be well compensated, and it can only help both of us. So I'm quite optimistic for our future.
Fine.
Now, is there anything else?
I'll look to a guard to see if he's got anything.
Also, do you know where the dwarf girl has gone?
No. She is away. She'll
Okay.
come back somewhere. George was important to her as well as us. So
I'm beginning to understand that. All right.
uh,
Well,
we'll see.
she wasn't implicated in the same way as you, so I suppose she should be fine to leave the city. I don't know, but you all would do well to stay inside it, unless you need to leave for some reason, and then I'll see to it that you have a way to contact me.
Since we're here, what's the deal with Embron Veneer, man? That's
I don't know who you're talking about.
at all. Never heard of him. Not in the context of him being a mass lord or dead for however long.
If he was a masked lord, you would do well not to ask too many questions.
Is that a threat?
No, just an observation.
Alright.
Knowledge isn't always beneficial.
It is when it's linked to my friend's possible death.
Okay.
George seemed to be quite enamored with this Embron veneer.
Yes, so I've gathered by the fact that you tried to put posters of him all over the city.
We have no idea either.
Yeah, George was a man no man could control.
In any case, he shrugs. Good day.
Good day.
Shall I walk you back to the city, or can I trust you to get there on your own time?
I'm sure we can manage.
Very well. He snaps his fingers and vanishes.
Oh, well. Thank you, by the way, Eridra, for everything.
It was no more than I owed you for saving my life, probably.
Still. If you need us, you know where to find us.
Yes, and, well, I'll probably travel once more. I'd like to make my way through the provinces generally, but when I'm in Waterdeep, I'll come see you. Where can I find you, by the way?
Well, it seems we're set up in that shop again. I'll obviously give the description.
What's the name of the shop?
Fantastic question. What is the name of the shop again?
Did we settle on a name?
I think we did.
If you did, I don't remember.
I feel like we debated it for a bit. Let me see if I've written it down
Let
somewhere.
me watch all the previous VODs for the last 60 hours and see if I can find it.
Given that we started during the
I think
during
we
the
started
Chimera arc, I think that you purchased the shop before we started recording.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't have it on my notes if we did. I can't think of a name.
New reopening, new name, right?
In universe, you absolutely would have chosen a name beforehand. But
it's a rebranding.
Right,
putting you on the spot right now.
It's name until Lagan can think of a name. Well, more accurately, until Bailey can think of a name that he wants.
What was it? What was it again? Like distillery?
I think we sold booze and like
essentially.
wines and meads and the like.
Like a meadery.
Yeah, because we set like barrels and stuff in the shop window and the like. Go on, think of a pun. You got one in you.
It's definitely a front. I think you guys were like buying mead from other places and selling it.
Yeah, like I imagine the Silverthars bought some, just to have something in their books.
The first thing that comes to mind is something corny like shimmer juices.
All right.
It's up to you. You own it. But also say, yes, well, and of course there's always Silverthar Manor. I frequent there.
I mean, I could probably come up with a better name with time, but
yeah, you got 2
I
weeks.
guess that could be a placeholder name.
Sure. And yeah, I'll mention Silverthar Manor to her if she needs anything.
All right. And again, sorry about the shorter than normal session time, but I think that's where we'll wrap this one up for the time being.
Sure.
Good, okay.
Okay.
Thank you for coming. This was a roleplay heavy session, but I can say that I enjoyed it very much.
A lot of
You guys
talking,
are
that was
great.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of roleplay heavy ones.
I hope Penelope turns
Well,
up
do you
again,
know-
because otherwise we have no way of finding her.
Do you want to know a funny thing that's also kind of stupid?
Go on.
First thing I would probably do when getting back is just buying another store.
Do you have money?
Yeah.
How much money do you have?
Remember when we apprehended that guy that was a lava golem? He had like a bag of 800 gold that I haven't divvied up yet.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh. Hammer. Okay, so he was not a lava golem. That
Yeah, I was gonna say,
presumably,
he was a dwarf.
because golem is in the
He-
name, it probably would have been significantly harder to deal with.